Hello and welcome to Talk a Good Game. It's just finished. West Ham United 5, Freiburg 0. The Hammers are into the quarter-final of the Europa League once again. What a fantastic performance by West Ham tonight. Superb performance as a team. Lots of big performances individually as well. And there's only one real negative from tonight's game. We'll get onto that at the end of it. But West Ham are in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We had it all to do, a goal down after the game last week in Germany. Light work. We've sailed through tonight's game. I'm really happy. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching that. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I was confident we'd win in 90 minutes, but I wasn't confident we were going to go through. I was a bit nervous, a lot of confidence before the game in the build-up show, and I'd like to see it, but I couldn't say that I had that. I was just nervous, but we were fantastic. What a fantastic game that was. Anyway, it took us 9 minutes, 4 corners, bang, 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 and we scored from the fourth one. Lucas Paqueta at the back post, ball in from Adam Cresswell, bit of a low corner. Souček, lovely little flick on. There's Lucas Paqueta put in. And that's exactly what we needed at that time to get the goal. I say calm everyone down, actually got everyone up. It just relaxed us a little bit because it was a case of, could we get the goal? Could we break through that Freiburg defence? Well, we did it after 9 minutes. Half an hour gone, it was 2-0. Jarrod, Bowen, long ball. It was a... Mikel Antonio does superb here. And this is why. Now, listen, I like statistics. I do like statistics. But they can be not true sometimes. And I think this is one of them. Antonio does not get an assist for this goal, but he deserves an assist for this goal because he doesn't touch the ball. But what he does do is he gets out of the way. He knows Jarrod Bowen's there. It's fantastic awareness, moves out the way. It lands to Jarrod Bowen and throws the Freiburg player out the way, which is good to see. Fantastic finish from outside the box by Jarrod Bowen. We're 2-0 up. We're now leading in the tie after half an hour. Fantastic. And we went in 2-0 at half time. And I have to be honest, I thought we were in cruise control in the first 45. Freiburg are not a good side. We got beat last week, but it wasn't because they were excellent. It was because we weren't very good. We were not very good. I thought it was quite a balanced game last week. Tonight, we showed the difference. We turned up from the first minute until the last as well. We kept on going until the full-time whistle went. 2-0 up at half-time. I thought we were really, really good. There was a few half chances for Freiburg. The one in particular, they didn't actually have a shot from. The cross came in and it landed to Bowen at the back post, and Kudus did some fantastic recovery. But he had an opportunity to get a shot away and he didn't take it. So Freiburg had some moments, but generally speaking, it was all one-way traffic. Kudus missed a good chance. He was unlucky with it. Superb work by Mikel Antonio down the right-hand side, cut it across for Kudus just wide at the far post. But we were 2-0 up. However, I'll be honest with you, at halftime, there was an element of me that was really happy, but I was a bit, can we go get a third goal, please? Because I ain't relaxing at this point. And we got it with Thin Gio. Aaron Cresswell with a goal 7 minutes into the second half. It comes out to, and the ball comes out to Cresswell. I couldn't have been the only one thinking, smash it. It was kind of teed up for an outside of the left foot strike, which we know Cresswell's capable of, but he doesn't. He takes his time, takes a touch. This finish, by the way, is sensational. It'll be overshadowed by a one goal in particular by Mohammed Kudus, and rightfully so. But the finish from Aaron Cresswell is nothing short of majestic. The way he just bends it just inside that post. It was like a pass into the far corner. It was a stunning finish by Aaron Cresswell. And I'm not just saying that because he's a fat Gio. I'm a fat Cresswell. He's a thin Gio. I'm a fat Aaron Cresswell, thanks to that Geordie at the Sam Fender gig. But superb goal by Aaron Cresswell to make it 3-0. And that was it. I was chilling out. At this point. And the first talking point came with substituting Lucas Paqueta. He wasn't very happy. There was a reaction from Paqueta, stomped off the pitch, sat down, took his shin pads off and threw them down. Do you know something? It's the right thing to do. I think Moyes has done the right thing. And this is where all I would say is, let's be fair. A lot of people had concerns over Lucas Paqueta starting against Brentford, was the manager rushing him back, etc. Now, I don't fall into that category, but all I'm saying is those who did fall into a category, let's be fair here, which was before Brentford, let's protect Lucas Paqueta. Well, that's what the manager's done tonight. We're 3-0 up. We've got a 2-goal lead on aggregate. And Paqueta was struggling. He was struggling. He went down in the first half, and from the moment he got treatment till half time, and then in the second half, he didn't look right. He didn't look himself. So I think the manager's done the right thing to take Lucas Paqueta off at this point, despite his tantrum. And I don't mind that tantrum. A player wants to stay on the pitch in a big European night. Good. I want to see it. So I know I'm the one talking about it, but it was highlighted. I don't think it's an issue at all. I think the manager's done the right thing. And whilst I don't necessarily want to see Paqueta throwing a tantrum per se, but I want to see Paqueta want to remain on the pitch and help the team now, because he had a good game up till then, but he just wasn't 100%, I don't think. I think it was the right thing to do. We made it 4-0 in the 77th minute, and the game was almost a bit like at a lull at this point, because we'd done what we had to do. Ward-Prowse had come on. We'd started to sit back a little bit, which we were always going to do. We're 3-0 up. If we concede a goal, suddenly it's game on again. We just had to make sure we didn't do any mistakes. Fabianski wasn't tested, which, by the way, he wasn't. I can't remember making a decent save the entire game. Kudus picks up inside our half, 15 yards inside our half. Away he went. Pass 1. Pass 2, pass 3, and then a fourth guy was coming along, and but the run is just incredible. To run that distance, going past their players and finishing with his weak foot, with his right foot, just slipped it into that near post, I guess. I thought it was absolutely tremendous, and the celebration as well, by the way. Cool as you like. Give me your stool. I'm going to sit on that. Thank you very much. What a goal. What an absolute fantastic goal. We know the boy's got it in his locker. The last couple of games, he's been a little bit quiet. But tonight, boy, oh boy, did he not have to turn up. And this is what you've got, players that can do this. We've got players with the X factor. Paqueta had got his goal. Jarrod Bowen had got his goal. Well, now Mohammed Kudus was getting involved as well. What a sensational run that was. Absolutely superb. And then 10 minutes later, he had another one. Just before he went off, he made it 5-0 with his second goal. Now, this time an effort from outside of his box, similar to Jarrod Bowen's, just pinpoint into the corner accuracy. Their keeper's crap. I will be honest with you. Their keeper's not very good. I know there was a lot of question marks over him and, strikes stuck with him, but I don't think he was particularly great today. I think if that was us conceding those goals, I'd have been unhappy with our goalkeeper on a couple of occasions. But Kudus made it 5-0, icing on the cake, absolutely superb from West Ham. And then, you know what? I'll be honest with you. It was pleasing to see George Earthy come on. I'll be the first one to sit here and go, in which circumstances, until one of the youngsters come onto the pitch, Moyes put George Earthy on. He probably touched the ball a couple of times. What an occasion for him. It was really nice to see as well. Now, the one negative is obviously Edson Alvarez picking up a yellow card. That's stupidity. It's absolutely stupidity from Edson Alvarez. We're 3-0 up at this point. 3-0 up. He gets booked. He misses one of the first leg of the quarterfinals. He knows this. He knows he's risking a suspension. He does a tackle on Salah just inside our box, and it's an absolutely fantastic tackle. And about a minute later, I think he's almost got a little bit excited because of that. But he then just makes this stupid lunging tackle. There's no need for it whatsoever. It's sort of not in line with the keeper. The game wasn't getting heated. The tempo wasn't like that. It was just a silly rush of blood to his head. Yellow card, stonewall yellow card. And now he's suspended for the first leg of the quarterfinal, it's a blow. It is a blow, because I thought Alvarez was fantastic tonight. I think a lot of our players were. Alvarez was one of them. And it's the only negative. It's not going to overshadow how I'm feeling right now. I'm absolutely buzzing. I talk fast anyway. I'm probably talking even faster tonight, so I apologize for that. But I'm just really excited and really happy. European football is a big deal for me. I want us to have success. I want to try and win this tournament. And tonight we've just blown Freiburg away. Now, Freiburg were not very good. Let's put that disclaimer in there, because I know what people will say. Calm down. They're not very good. I know they're not very good, but we wiped the floor with them tonight. We were absolutely fantastic. Everything was spot on tactically. The way we approached the game, the way the players turned up, the way the players performed. You can see how much the players wanted it tonight as well. I thought at times during the game, we slowed it down at the right time, where we would just start to knock it around between the likes of Cresswell, Alvarez, Mavropanos. We're just passing it around at the back a little bit, just slow the game down. And then we could speed up when we wanted to, giving it into likes of Kudus and Bowen. I thought we dictate that game from start to finish. And this is not, Freiburg are not a good team. It's going to get more difficult from here on in. Of course it is. We're almost guaranteed to play a more difficult side in the quarterfinal. I'd imagine all the other 7 teams in the quarterfinal are more difficult than what we just faced over 2 legs with Freiburg. I would imagine they are. But this is brilliant tonight. It was absolutely fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm going to be dining on this for the next couple of days before we face Aston Villa. Not going to lie, dreading that game on Sunday despite tonight. But for tonight, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this. It was a big occasion, and we turned up. We won the game. We deserved to win it. And there were some big players with big performances in there. I think the manager got everything right from start to finish. The starting 11, I had doubts over Kurt Zuma. I thought he was fine tonight. Largely untested, but I thought he was fine. Would have preferred to see Areola in goal. Again, not a problem. Fabianski, arguably his distribution suited this game with the long direct balls rather than playing out from the back. Caused some problems. But again, untested. However, the manager got his starting 11 right. Substitutions, I've got no complaints about it. You could argue he should have taken Alvarez off before he got booking. But you know what? Again, I think Alvarez should be able to use his head to not get that yellow card. That wasn't a result of not subbing him. That was a result of Alvarez just doing something stupid. I guess I'm pleased he's missing the first leg rather than the second leg. However, it's going to be a big loss, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're going into the international break. Well, the draw's tomorrow. We'll know who we've got. We'll try and do a watch along. I don't know. We've got a lot of content to do tomorrow with the Villa preview as well. So I'll speak to Charlie and work something out. Hopefully we can do a watch along for the Europa League draw as well, because it would be nice to do, and we'll see what teams are going in. Marseille, I want Marseille. I know already I would like Marseille. But anyway, for tonight, this was fantastic from West Ham. Really well done manager, you know. And listen, I know people come along, and I know the comments are already going to be like, well, what do you think about Moyes? I already know it. This is a match review. This is a review of the game. A lot of people, it works both ways. You know, if we play badly, people come along and say, oh, well, you want him to stay until the end of the season. So does this mean your Moyes out now? And vice versa. When people say, oh, well, you want him not to get a new contract, does that mean your Moyes in now? This is a review of the game only. That is it. It's nothing else, just a review of the game. I'm happy tonight. Everything. I don't like how everything has to be a debate about David Moyes. Of course, it is. It's a big part. But a review of the game, doesn't need to be about David Moyes' contract. It should be it's my video. It's about what I want it to be. I want it to be about the game only tonight. I thought we were fantastic. Lots and lots of positive performances from players. I thought Michail Antonio made a significant difference being up front tonight. Occupied defenders. That chance for Kudus where it was a long ball from Sufa. It was a clearance. Bounced in front of the defender. Antonio won it. Went down the right. Held it up, gave it to Kudus. He's unlucky, but that play by Antonio was superb. I think he was fantastic. Man of match though has to be Mohammed Kudus. I think in the first half struggled to get into it a little bit. I think out on the left hand side, somebody had to make way. Paqueta, Bowen, Kudus, they couldn't all play in their best position, so somebody would have had to sort of miss out a little bit, and Kudus was the one. It was the right call. We got the goal from Jarrod Bowen. We got the goal. The goal from Paqueta wasn't really because of that, because it was a set-piece goal. However, I think it was the right thing to do. Kudus got more and more into the game in the second half, moved as well, got the goals. What a boy. What two unbelievable, two goals. We've been spoiled tonight a little bit with that Jarrod Bowen goal, that 2 from Kudus goals as well. And then Aaron Cresswell won 4 really good strikes. Fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to disappear, actually. If you've enjoyed this review, please do drop a like on it by clicking thumbs up. And also, if you're new to Hammers Chat, please do subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. It'd be nice to have you around here. Both things are free. Takes about a minute. I'll be live tomorrow morning doing the player rating. So if you're a patron, please tune in over there. Myself and Charlie will be live tomorrow at some point. So keep your peepers open. And then tomorrow night, we'll have our Aston Villa preview. I'm still not looking forward to that game, but for the next couple of days, I'm going to enjoy this victory. We're into the quarterfinal. We can look forward to that draw tomorrow, see who we get. Well, we'll wait and see, but there's some big teams in there already. I'm going to disappear. West Ham 5, Freiburg 0. Catch you in a bit.